Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading. My name is Adrienne. This is my channel, Evolve Humanity. Welcome in. Welcome to the party. I'm gonna pull some cards here for your monthly reading while we're heading into Virgo season. I'm going to see what Spirit has to say for you. We've got some energies upon us. We've got the full moon in Pisces on the 1st, 2nd, depending on where you are in the world. Expect that to be a little watery, but you know, Scorpios are deep and watery as it is, so maybe it'll just heighten that experience. Also, we've got Mars going retrograde on September 9th, so things are gonna get a little wild and spicy. So let's see where we go with this. How well is Scorpio gonna do in Virgo season? Good question, right? How well do you deep, transformative, emotional Scorpios do in some tangible, regimented earth energy? Let's see. Let's see. Equilibrium, dynamism, diplomacy, but it came in upside down. So even though these cards are meant to be read upside down, on the bottom, far-sightedness. You know, Scorpio, you're really creating some balance for yourself, some dynamic balance related to maybe your career and finances. Maybe you're really like taking that on. You're looking at the bigger picture. You're seeing, as a Scorpio, you know deeply what is out there. Maybe what you're having a difficult time seeing is what is right in front of you. And you might not be being as diplomatic as you may need to be in order to actually to create this balanced, dynamic experience, because you aren't able to see what's actually occurring in you right now. So let's see where we go with this Scorpio. I think I'm gonna use steampunk. Let's see. That's so interesting. Maybe there's something about the way you've been being that you think is going to create what you want, but you might need to work on being a little more harmonious about going in that direction. Maybe you actually need to see how you've been being and you haven't been able to because you've been so focused on something else. You've been so focused on maybe building a particular experience for yourself. Maybe it's, related to actually your career or a relationship, but you're not actually able to see how what is actually occurring now is keeping you from actually creating that. So I think Spirit is saying that what is necessary is for you to actually be able to talk through things, to create peace through communication, because it could be that you haven't been doing that because you've been so focused on your way of thinking and being and doing that it's actually keeping you from actually seeing how the way you've been thinking and doing is keeping you from creating what you want to create. If that train of thought resonates, okay? So this might not be your message always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That is the general theme when you do a general reading. This might not be your reading, There's always a message I find when I listen to readers, whether it's my reading or not, there might be a message in there for me. So, Scorpio, let's see where we go with some of these. Right out of the gate, we've got Empress and Justice reverse. So we've got Libra, Taurus. You might be dealing with a Libra. There might have been some experience with Libra that you've blocked, that you haven't been able to restore peace with or love with. Maybe it's in your own balancing. You haven't been able to balance yourself. You haven't been able to restore peace and balance for yourself. And you might just be really focused on trying to work things out. Yeah. Okay, I'll pull these cards. See where we go with this. There you are right there. Okay, Scorpio. You might be feeling a little upside down right now. You might be feeling completely imbalanced and confused, mixed up, emotional, like you don't know what direction. You if this is a relationship, Scorpio, you might be trying to work it out. There might be a third party going on here. And maybe you don't necessarily, maybe you're not necessarily in a third party, but there's a couple of energies that you're kind of trying to work things out with. There might be two people that you're thinking about and two directions you might want to be going in, and that might be causing you some pretty stressful thinking. And how you're dealing with the present reality is by just focusing on diving deep and focusing on how to make money, how to create some sort of future for yourself. And what's actually happening is that you're really not focusing on what's occurring in the here and now, and how that actually is what needs to be worked through in order to actually create the future, what's possible in the future. And I see Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, there you are. I see Libra and Taurus a lot here. That is what I see. And Scorpio. So, and here I see earth. I see a little earth energy. So Scorpio, it would be helpful for you to spend some time dialing it back so that you can actually gain some perspective. Because I think that ultimately, the universe wants you to know that you really want to manifest something beautiful for yourself. I think that's genuine. I think you genuinely want to create a beautiful life. That is real. That is coming through, and it's clear, and you got the sun and you got the Hanged Man. So you're really looking at how to actually manifest that experience for yourself. But the way you're going about doing it, it's counterintuitive. It's actually keeping you stuck which way do I go? How do I create, like, you're in this constant state of uncertainty because you're trying to create equilibrium, but the way you're going about it isn't actually providing it for you. And it's actually, what it is doing is causing you distress, and it's moving you, it's like you're actually, it's costing you more to do that than it is to slow down and ground yourself in something stable. I do see, though, there is some, this could be a twin flame reading. There's some there's a couple here. You're making decisions about how to transform a relationship with, you may have to let something go in order for something else to come in. You might be spending time indulging in things that are keeping you stuck from actually manifesting the actual partnership that you see possible. So it's costing you, though. You're moving, you're this, something is completed. There's a cycle that needs to be completed here in order for you to actually move into a more stable state. And that is going to require you to surrender. Yeah, and really take inventory on your own bullshit. Yeah. And be really honest with yourself. Because it seems to me like your indecision and confusion, or your mixed up thinking, your imbalance has kept you from having what it is that you're trying to work out here. Maybe you can't decide what you might want it this way and you might want it that way. You might want to have your cake and eat it too, and you might not be able to make decisions. And so being in that space is keeping you from actually having anything. And so Spirit is saying, how can you collaborate with yourself, communicate peacefully with the part of yourself that is stubborn and stress the F out and ego driven, maybe, so that you can actually bring forward the kind of relationship that you are actually manifesting for yourself. Because it seems to me like the opportunity for a real relationship is here. The opportunity for real, stable connection, love, abundance, that's possible. It's possible for you to have that. And the work that you need to do there's necessary work that you need to do in order to achieve that. You could be calling in your twin and you keep getting blocked and stopped. You're your own worst enemy. You are keeping you from being able to evolve into the greatest version of yourself and to have the kind of love and abundance that you want. So, Scorpio, if this message resonates for you, awesome. I hope you have a great Virgo season. If you'd like to know more about this reading, I'm going to go further in the extended. I'm going to pull some cards around timing, blocks, messages from spirit, and outcome, and what to do, if anything, to create something new. Anyways, link is below. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great Virgo season, and I will see you soon. Ciao for now.